So as of right now, we finalized exactly what we want to display on the mirror. As of right now, we want to make sure that the necessities are being displayed, such as the clock, the weather, the traffic, a calendar, and upcoming events. The reason we want to do this is because we don't want to make it interactive. We want to make it simple and very easy to use for the user. But an additional feature which we think would be amazing is the music feature, and we'll just use the internal speakers that are already onto the TV, and we can use simple buttons as playback controls. So with all that being said, Will's going to go ahead and talk about the financing for this.
Hello everyone. As of today, we have the exact price for our smart mirror. The total cost will be $220. That's including the two-way mirror, $65 plus $10 for shipping, 32-inch TV for $100, Bluetooth dongle $15, and our mirror frame for about $30, and we're gonna build this ourselves. We may also add the LED lights around the frame. We may also add the buttons to control the music, like play, pause, next. Now Kaylin will talk next.
We've researched what kind of coding software we're going to do, and we're going to stick with C++. However, the Raspberry Pi is capable of using JavaScript or Python coding and a couple of others, but we're going to stick with C++ because it's our best option and everyone has the most experience with it. We have managed to get a hold of a Bluetooth dongle for the device, and we have it connected via USB. We have yet to connect it to the phone, however. We're still working on the code for that. And speaking of code, we've also created the skeleton code, which will consist mainly of calling different classes. So we'll have the parent class calling each child class, and the child class will be each feature, such as the clock will have its own class and the weather. And we're going to determine what time intervals we're going to use for each class. I'm now going to toss it over to Hayden to...
So at this point, we now have a finalized list of materials. We have the TV, the two-way mirror, the Raspberry Pi and Bluetooth dongle, wood for the frame, LED light strips to go on the outside of the frame, the various buttons and switches we'll need to control certain aspects of the mirror, and then any other miscellaneous supplies that we'll need for the construction. Speaking of construction, we have a general plan. Once we have all of the coding done for the mirror, we can actually assemble the mirror. We'll build the wood frame to house the mirror itself, and then we'll have a border on the front to scale it down to the size of the TV display that'll be on the back. We'll look into taking apart the TV a little bit in order to reduce the size of it so that we can fit all the other things back there, such as the Bluetooth dongle on the Raspberry Pi, all the cords and switches that might be on the inside, and we'll seal everything in with a back that can be removed and with a single cord coming out of the bottom. That way the mirror can be transported, and if upgrades or modifications need to be made, you can pull the back bit off and work with it as necessary.